What is up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome to this year's Fall Decorate With Me video. I am so excited and I look forward to this video every single year. And last year specifically, I feel like I really brought the cozy fall vibes. If you're familiar with my channel or my house or my style, I have a very minimal and modern aesthetic to my home. And last year I really brought the cozy vibes. And so I loved my decor so much last year that this year I only bought one new thing and I love it. You're going to see it and I'm obsessed with it. It's so beautiful. But my challenge this year was to use everything that I had last year, but decorate in somewhat of a different way. So it gave, so I didn't want to copy it exactly. So that was a challenge, but I think that I nailed it. I hope you guys enjoy seeing my process. Please subscribe and let's go decorate. So to set the fall mood and all of the fall vibes, I've been loving this vintage autumn radio on Spotify. I also found one recently called 90s Autumn Vibes. I will link both of the playlists down below because I love them. Then I'm just making myself a cup of coffee. I love decorating and sipping on something hot. So this is my drink of choice. It's just some black coffee with some heavy cream. And this mug I got last year from Pottery Barn. It's Charlie Brown jumping in a pile of leaves with Snoopy, and it's become my favorite go-to fall mug. I will be making a potpourri on the stove later, but to set the mood right now, I'm just lighting my leaves candle from Bath & Body Works. This is one of my favorite fall scents. Another one I really love is Harvest Gathering. That one is a little bit more mild, so if leaves is a little bit too intense for you, I recommend Harvest Gathering as well. And this just helps to set the mood. The music, the candle, the coffee, it all just gives the vibes. Okay, so let's start off in the living room. This is what my living room looks like right now before decorating. It's very simple, very empty, a very clean, sleek, modern vibe. So let's make this cozy. One of my favorite purchases from last year were these pumpkin pillows from Pottery Barn. They have them again this year, and I am so happy with my purchase. They are not only cute and super autumnal and cozy. You're going to hear me say cozy a million times in this video, but they also are actually quite comfortable. And then I'm adding this faux fur throw that I got from West Elm. I have this in the brown color as well as the gray. You'll see the gray upstairs in my bedroom, but this always makes it feel very cozy around the fall and winter time, and I love adding the extra texture. So I feel like the TV stand is always the focal point of the living room. So another one of my favorite pieces that I got from Pottery Barn last year was this harvesty garland. It is so beautiful. I waited so long for this to get delivered and it was so worth it. I feel like this is what really brings all of the magic of harvest decorating. It's got these lights. It's just so magical. And then over here, I'm just lighting my battery operated candles. These are from Hobby Lobby. I will link some similar ones down below. And my candlestick holders, these like travertine stick things, they're from CB2. They no longer carry them, unfortunately, but I found some very similar ones on Amazon, so I'll link those ones down below. Over on the other side of the TV stand, I'm adding these clear glass pumpkins. The completely clear one is from Target, and then this smaller orange one is from Kirkland's. These were on my kitchen bar area last year, and I really loved how that looked, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit this year, so I put them here on my TV stand, and I actually really love it because the lights from the garland kind of peek through the glass, and it's so beautiful, especially at nighttime. And then on the center of the TV stand, I'm adding this candle. I don't remember where I got this, but when you light it, it actually lights, like you can see that it's lit from the outside on the bottom too. It's very cool. I'll try to find where I got this candle from and link it below. If I can't find it, I'll link similar ones, but I pretty much just wanted the TV stand to still be simple and modern, add that cozy feel, but also encompass fall and harvest and make it just a little magical. Then next to the TV stand, I'm adding this blanket ladder. This was also a purchase that I got last year, and this is another one of those things that just really brings all the cozy vibes. I'm just adding one of these blankets here, and I feel like it just really fills out that space nicely. So on the coffee table, I just added these flowers. They were only $5 from my grocery store. This has been one of my favorite things to do here, is just always have some fresh flowers. And then this clear glass pumpkin is from Pottery Barn. The vase that the flowers are in is from CB2. Both of these are just sitting on this cutting board that I got from Zara Home. I love how simple this centerpiece was, but it added just a slight touch of color and kept with the fall vibe. So over here on this like little table area, I have this vase from Pottery Barn and these olive tree branches from Amazon, and I just wanted to replace them with something a little bit more autumnal. So last year I got this foliage from Hobby Lobby. It's this like dark maroon with this deep amber leaves foliage. It's so beautiful, and it actually has a little bit of a cinnamon scent to it. It caught me off guard. I had like decorated with it, and every time I walked past, I would smell the scent, and I didn't realize that that's what it was from. And I finally put two and two together, and yes, it is a little bit scented. So this, I feel like, packs a punch. It's one of those things that's such a not random, but it's such a minimal effort thing to do, just swap the foliage, and I feel like the colors just really pop, and especially with the flowers that I put on the coffee table, they just really complement each other, and it's just so beautiful. And especially now that I have my gallery wall up, it just pops against that gallery wall and just looks so beautiful. By the way, I will link this whole area down below in the description box in case you're curious. The chairs are from Target, and so are the picture frames, and then the table is from Crate and Barrel. Then on this side of the living room, I have this little book mirror plant area. And what I wanted to do is switch these books that are on the bookshelf because they're so colorful and it looks very summery. So what I decided to do is move the books so that they're facing the opposite way so that all you see are the pages. And that just kind of neutralizes this area. Instead of being a super colorful space, it's now very neutral, and I feel like it just kind of adds to the fall vibe. This bookshelf, by the way, is from the Container Store. I'll link it down below. It's one of my favorite purchases that I got this year, and I just love how modern and sleek it is, but it's cozy because anytime I see a book, I just think cozy. So I just love how this turned out, and I think that it really complemented the rest of the fall decor and kept it very neutral over here. Come January, I'll flip these all back around, but I think for fall and also Christmas, this was the best move. So this was a tricky area for me to decorate because I loved the pumpkins that I had here last year, but I wanted to switch it up. So I added this vase that I got from Zara Home. I will link it down below or link something similar. And then I added this foliage. This I also got from Hobby Lobby last year, but it did get a little bit disheveled in the way that I had packed it up in the attic, so I really had to work with it. A lot of these pieces actually fell off of the branches, so I had to very tediously put them back onto the branches, but I actually kind of like how whimsical it is. It is a little bendy, more than it was last year, but I think it works. And I love this for this spot. I also loved the pumpkins last year, especially when the sun set, it really reflected through the pumpkins. But this was nice to fill up the space, and I love that it added a little bit of green color, and I think it just looks really beautiful. And then one of my favorite, most random decor pieces is this pumpkin. I call it my Cinderella pumpkin, and I really don't have a spot for it, so I've just put it here on this speaker that we have next to our couch. I mean, you know, this isn't the best decor idea, but I think it works. And now it's kind of like his little spot. So I like it. Moving on to the kitchen, I'm starting with the kitchen towels. These are the towels that I love to decorate with every year. I believe I got the pumpkin towels from Home Goods, and then the cream and brown striped ones I got from Target. And I like to switch them up so it's not too much pumpkin in one spot and too much stripes in one spot. I like to split them up like this, and I think it looks really nice. So I hang them on my oven and my dishwasher. One of my favorite decor pieces is this rug that I got from Target. It says Welcome Fall and it has a little fox on it. I swapped out my soap to this one from Bath & Body Works. This is in the Champagne Apple and Honey scent. It smells really good and I love the cranberry bottle. I feel like it adds some nice color to the room. And then here's another glass pumpkin that I got from Kirkland's. I put this in the window here and it's really nice because the light reflects through it and it looks very beautiful. This hand towel is from Target and I'm putting it right here on the sink. You'll see me decorate with this in other rooms as well because it came in a big pack, so I'm using them. And then over here by the coffee area, I'm just putting this rug down. This is also from Target. I think it's from the Magnolia collection. This is something that I probably could use all year long, especially because it's nice that Pretzel has a nice little rug to stand on when she eats her food. And then this is kind of random. It's not necessarily fall, but I thought that I would include it because it's a recent home decor thing that I did. This vase is from CB2 and I wanted to put all of my wooden utensils in it to put them on display because I just think they're so pretty. So I decided to put them in this vase and it actually, I think it works. I think it's really cute. So I just moved my olive oil and coconut oil over here on the counter and I'm putting these right here by the oven and I just think it's really cute. So I thought that I would include it because it kind of added to the cozy vibe. Time to make some stovetop potpourri. I tried this for the first time in last year's fall decorating video and I've learned a couple of things since. So my favorite recipe is just some apples, oranges, water, and some cinnamon sticks. So I cut up 1 apple and 1 orange. This clear pot is from Amazon. I got the small version of it, but I wish I actually got the big one now that I've used it throughout the year, because if you really want that to simmer on your stove, if you get the small one, you're going to have to keep replacing the water, and that's kind of annoying. So if it's something that you think you're really going to use, make sure to get a big enough pot, or you can just use a regular pot. But if you want it clear to be like aesthetic and whatnot, get a decent size so that you don't have to keep refilling it. These are the cinnamon sticks that I get. They're just from my grocery store, and you want to make sure you crack them open because if you don't, they're not going to really give off much of a scent. So crack each one open, and then once you get that simmering on the pot, that cinnamon smell is just going to fill up your kitchen and fill up your house. It smells so good. Thinking about what your life came to be. You're a beautiful sight in the summer night. So make sure to keep this on a pretty low setting. If you put it too high, it's gonna boil and burn everything inside. I'm also adding a little bit of ground cinnamon just for the color. I like it to look more brown. I don't know why. And that also will add more scent. I feel like it adds to the cinnamon scent quicker than the cinnamon sticks, but I don't think that you need both. This is a great option if you want to stick with more natural ingredients, if you're trying not to burn as many candles. I'm still a sucker for candles. I'm trying really hard not to burn them as much, and this definitely helps. Okay, moving on to the bathroom, I'm just taking my hydrangeas off of the shelf because they are a little bit summery, and I'm replacing it with this pot with this pampas grass. I got this from Kirkland's last year. And then over on the vanity, I'm adding this foliage that I got from Target last year. I'm taking out the baby's breath out of my Pottery Barn pot and putting the fall foliage in here. This added a little bit of this deeper color, which I really liked and kind of complemented the pampas grass that I have over on the shelf. Here we are again with these towels. I got these from Target. I think I used these upstairs in the upstairs bathroom as well. And then even though I have some hand soap here, I'm also adding this amber glass soap container here as well. I still have yet to fill it, but I felt like it worked. Maybe that's a little excessive to have 2 soaps there, but I think it's cute. And it kind of helped to add just a little fall touch. Okay, moving on to my bedroom. Over on my side of the bed, I'm adding these books. I had these on my TV stand before, so I had to find a place for them, and I think that this ended up working out perfectly. Then I'm adding this picture of Ruben, me, and Pretzel. This is a naked picture of us on the boat. And I think it works here. And then these candlesticks are from Crate & Barrel. I love the smoky color. And then these candlesticks I got on a super sale at Joss & Main, and I think that all of this paired together just looks so pretty. It's not necessarily fall. I mean, the smoky candlesticks kind of are. So I like it. It's a little bit more moody in here, and it works with the headboard, and it's just a vibe. I like it. And then over on Ruben's side of the bed, I put this pot with more of that foliage that I got from Target last year. I ended up splitting that up so I could use it in multiple spaces. And I love this foliage against our black headboard. I think it looks so beautiful and it really pops. And this, especially next to those more smoky candlesticks, I think really brings that fall, I almost said fall energy. It brings the fall energy. And here I am with another one of those West Elm blankets. This one is the gray one. I think it works perfectly in here because this room is a little bit more cooler toned, and it just helps bring more coziness to the space. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. She will never know that I love her so. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, nah, nah. Never know, nah, nah. She will never know, nah, nah. Never know, nah, nah. She'll never know. Moving on to the upstairs bathroom, I didn't do much here. I did add this basil leaf and apple soap that I got from Bath & Body Works, and then again one of those towels that I got from Target. It came in a pack, so I'm using them. But other than that, I really didn't do anything in here because I really liked the simplicity of my decor in here. I could replace the candle to do a fall candle, but to be honest, I just don't think it's necessary. I like how just clean it is in here. I think that the additions of the soap and the towel are the perfect kiss of fall for this room. And then in my upstairs hallway, I recently added this rug that I got from Target. It's a Pottery Barn dupe, and I wanted to add something to this wall. I found this gorgeous painting at this antique store, and I thought that this was the perfect spot for it. I do have more permanent plans for this wall, but I just thought for the fall season, how perfect is this painting? I just think it's so beautiful. It makes me just want to go take a walk out in the forest. A lot of you guys were telling me that I should paint little ghosts on there. I love the idea, but it's not for me.
I think that's really cute, but I don't want to ruin this and add ghosts to this because my decor aesthetic for fall is definitely more on the harvest side. Moving on to my outdoor decor, I'm replacing my olive tree wreath with my fall wreath. This fall wreath I got from Kirkland's a few years back, and it is my favorite. I'm so glad that I picked it up when I did because nothing else compares. I just love it. And then I'm replacing my mat with this fall one. I believe that this is also from Target. It says Welcome Fall, and it has this maple, I think that's a maple leaf on it. I love the color. I think it's so pretty. And stay tuned, I will be decorating with pumpkins and mums very soon, and I'm gonna vlog it, so stay tuned for that video. And that is everything for my fall decor. Now that it's all done, I can sit down and relax. I'm just pouring myself a glass of wine. This is my favorite from Fresh Fine Wines. And I'm just sitting down on the couch, relaxing and watching a little bit of Gilmore Girls. During the fall, if I'm not watching Gilmore Girls, you'll probably catch me watching You've Got Mail, which is one of my favorite fall movies. Let me know what your favorite fall movie is down below.
All right, you guys, that completes everything for today's decorate video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the process and how I decorated my home, and let me know your thoughts on the changes that I made this year because I'm still a little undecided. I mean, I love this vase right here. I think it's beautiful, but I do also love those pumpkins on this bar area, but I also love the pumpkins there with the twinkly lights coming through. So I don't know, I'm a little undecided. And if you like more spooky decor, stay tuned for October 1st because that's when I bring out all of my Halloween decor. So ghosts, bats, all those types of things. I do a little sprinkle of that in October, so stay tuned for that. And also this week, I'm gonna go and get some mums and some pumpkins for my front porch, so I will be vlogging that as well, so stay tuned for both of those videos. They will be out very, very soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing my decor. I love the coziness that all of this fall decor brings. It just makes my heart so happy, and I just don't want to leave my house because it's just so cozy now. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you soon.